Good morning. How the devil are you doing this fine day? At me, I've got to be honest, I feel incredibly tired today. I had virtually no sleep last night. And I had to be up at dawn this morning because I'd done virtually no prep on today's show whatsoever. However, by comparison to me, my job is not, or comparison to others rather, my job is not exactly taxing. So rather than complaining, I'm going to post the question of the day, roll the intro, and get this show on the road. Welcome to the Breakfast Show. I'm your host, Mark Anthony. It's Friday, the 11th of February, and as that remarkably persistent guy just said, welcome to the Breakfast Show. I am your host, Mark Anthony. In today's show, we have massive excavators. We have walking excavators, and we have concept excavators as well. Rye Group is taking Rotar attachments for a spin. We also take a first look at the electric cranes that are currently lifting the environmental standards on the Mammoth HS2 project. And we look ahead to the Saturday social show that will include a trip down memory lane. We'll get to all of that in just a second. But first, let's pause a while to see who among the rich and the shameless will be celebrating a birthday on this day of days. Happy birthday! And it's many happy returns to inventor Thomas Edison, who was always full of bright ideas, to author Sidney Sheldon and to fashion designer Mary Quant, to actor Burt Reynolds, footballer Ian Porterfield, and to singer Sheryl Crow. Happy birthday also to actor Damian Lewis, footballer Steve McManaman, and to Mike Shinoda from Linkin Park. But way more importantly than all of that, very happy birthday to the ever-gorgeous Jennifer Aniston. Many happy returns to them, one and all. HS2's pioneering move, towards diesel-free construction took a giant step forward this month with three fully electric crawler cranes arriving at the HS2 sites in London. That's what they look like. This follows the UK's first trial of an electric crawler crane at HS2's Curzon Street station in Birmingham last year. The Liebherr LR1250E, a 250-ton lattice jib crawler crane, and the Liebherr 160-ton LR1160E, both operate emissions-free and will be used to construct the 850-metre-long Old Oak Common Station box, which will house 6 high-speed rail platforms. There are only 5 of these 100% emissions-free giant Liebherr cranes in the world, and 3 are being used for the first time in the UK at HS2's Old Oak Common site and Canterbury Road Vent Shaft site as well. They will cut carbon, improve air quality, and reduce noise, making sites cleaner and safer for site workers and local communities. HS2 recently announced that the project aims to be net zero carbon from 2035, with a target of achieving diesel-free construction sites by 2029. To achieve all of that, HS2 is collaborating with the industry and its supply chain to accelerate innovation in low-carbon technologies, such as fully electric machinery, alternative fuels, and renewable energy solutions. Now, while we're on the subject of HS2, work on the UK's longest railway bridge ramped up this week as HS2 began production of 1,000 enormous concrete segments that will form the deck of the Colne Valley Viaduct. Somebody else's teeth in this morning, I do apologise. Stretching for 3.4 kilometres across a series of lakes and waterways just outside London, the viaduct will carry high-speed trains as part of the HS2 project. The huge deck segments, which weigh up to 140 tonnes, are being made on site at a temporary factory built specifically for the project. And this is how they're being made.
So we're in precast factory for the viaduct segments, for the Colne Valley Viaduct. It's a purpose-built factory for the 1,000 segments that we have to prefabricate for the viaduct. This is a 3.4 kilometer long viaduct, which we are building as a segmental bridge, so meaning it's sliced into 1,000 segments, and that's the first one of these 1,000 segments that will effectively make up the deck. So we're using the match cast principle. So basically we are pouring each segment against the previous one. So we have to pour them in the correct sequence, in the same sequence that we'll be erecting them. That ensures that we have a perfect matching between the two faces of the segments. Behind me you have the first segment that we poured. We've now moved it into what we call the match cast position so that we can ready the rebar cage for the second pouring, which will be done in a few days. Once the second segment will be poured, we'll move the first segment out of the factory through the big doors that are on this side, and then it will go into a finishing area if there's any finishing to be done, and it will then go on to storage where it will wait for the start of the erection of the viaduct. When the factory will be running at full speed, basically the aim is to pour 12 segments a week. Each segment is unique. They vary in size, they vary in the complexity of the reinforcement. The only size that is always constant is the width, which never changes throughout the viaduct. This is the first segment. There's still 999 to go, so there's still a lot of hard work ahead of us and a lot of challenges, but we're really proud to show this first one, and hopefully it will be a proud moment in a few years to show the 1000th.
Just to give you an idea of scale, that building has an internal volume of 105,000 cubic metres, making it larger than the Royal Albert Hall.
The Miller GT series heralds a new era of unrivaled power and cutting-edge intelligent coupler technology, increasing job site safety, machine versatility and productivity. It's the added versatility that you need at the value you can afford. To find out more, visit millergroundbreaking.com.
Okay, it's Friday and I'm feeling frivolous, so why don't we just take the excavator for a walk? I've seen the Menzimuck and the Euromac walking excavators in action and at exhibitions, and they really are an incredible piece of engineering. But that XCMG just boggles my mind. Right, I'm going to show you who's investing in just a second, but I just want to pause very quickly. Had a comment in from James Doble. Good morning, Mark. Joining in from King's in London, waiting to go down to theatre. James, very best wishes to you. Let us know that you're all fit and well once you come out the other side, my friend. But take care of yourself and give my regards to your family. Right, Worsley Plant has supplied Rye Demolition with their first ever Rotar attachments. According to Ashley Barlow at Rye Demolition, we talk to our competitors on a regular basis, and the feedback on the Rotar kit has been very good. Not only has the demolition industry given good comments on the product, but they have also praised the service and backup received from the Worsley Plant team. The two Rotar models, an RSS20 scrap shear and an RDP25S concrete processor, have impressed the operators in their short time on the fleet. We've all been impressed with the Rotar equipment, Ashley Barlow continues. The build quality is excellent, and we like the modular design of the pulverizer teeth that allows us to change them over very quickly as they wear. We've noticed the speed that both tools open and close is slightly quicker than other similar sized attachments in our fleet, which is also a very big bonus. Good luck to Rye Demolition and to Worsley Plant on the supply of those machines. Two of my favourite companies coming together there, so fantastic to see. Yesterday, we brought you footage of one of the world's biggest excavators. A week or two ago, we showed you the world's largest dump truck. So we thought it was high time that we showed you one of the biggest excavators in the world, the Liebherr R9800. This machine is powered by not one, but two diesel engines, each producing a massive 2,000 horsepower. The machine weighs in at 800 tons and features a 42 cubic meter capacity bucket. And it does this. don't know about you, but I didn't actually want that music to end. But 215 tons in 3 passes and in a minute. That is absolutely unbelievable. You know what they say, go big or go home.
Axoft and Svantec are your high-end partners for noise, vibration, dust and air quality systems, sensors and software. To find out more, visit axoft.co.uk or call 01234 639 550.
So tomorrow's Saturday Social Show will begin with a trip down memory lane. Where the conversation takes us after that will be entirely down to you, but the show will start with a look back at some of the machines that we have loved and the machines that we have lost. So ahead of that look back at what was, I thought it might be an idea to take a look forward to what might be. So strap in, because let me try that again. Strap in, because where we're going, we may not need roads. I sincerely hope I'm around long enough to see that machine become a reality.
Sorry to interrupt the guy with the funny glasses, but if you're enjoying this video, please hit the like button as it helps our channel. Or, better still, share this video with a friend or a colleague. Thank you. Right, back to Beardy.
Right, that should do us for today. I'm going to be back here tomorrow at 10 a.m. for our freewheeling and unscripted Saturday social show. And if you are around in the chat afterwards, there's something I want to show you ahead of that show. If you can't stick around, I fully understand. I'm going to roll the outro in just a second before leaping gazelle-like over into the chat to see what you're all saying today. As I said, if you can't stick around, fully understand and stay safe. Look after yourself, your family, your friends, and your colleagues. And thanks for watching. But if you do have the time, I will see you on the other side of this.